Hi, good morning. Hi, is everybody good? Anybody melt yet? This is not hot. This is unseasonably warm. We don't call it hot until it's 112. Today's 109, so far so good. At least we have a 0% chance of snow. There's always something we can look forward to, right? Alright, well, welcome to all you rally folks. My name's Wes. I'll be feeding this morning. Got my two main fellows, Avery and Joseph, over there with their foot on the getaway cart, so hopefully they'll get to about a 15-minute break or so. But we're going to jump on in, see if we can ring the dinner bell, see what we can get crack-a-lacking today. Come on, you. Can one of y'all jump in and give him a push? He needs a little boost over the wall. But you'll be happy to know Alligator.
Sorry.
Oh, there's my man Pee-wee. What's up, Pee-wee?
Yeah, he's trying to.
He's got a big heart.
I'll scoot back here for you.
But alligators don't like it when it's 110 degrees just as much as we don't. So you have something in common with alligator. Never knew.
Sit right there.
All right, let's see if we can get crack-a-lacking this morning. Kids, don't try this at home. That's a very high-tech alligator call. Never try that. If that doesn't work, we hold up a couple pictures of some politicians. That's bipartisan, people. Come on, everybody come running at once. They'll take their own sweet time. They're not getting in a big hurry. Their favorite temperature is about 85 degrees, which is about February for us. All right. Got some good stuff in the cooler. You know, it's kind of funny. Nobody ever opens a cooler in the back of my truck for some unknown reason. I don't know why. If you're curious about what we are feeding, folks, we feed wild pigs, otherwise known as feral hogs. If you don't have wild pigs where you live, all I can say is just wait a while. You will get them. Take your time. Now, currently to date, there are exactly 201 alligators, like my man Pee-wee here in the swamp at Alligator Alley. These are wild alligators. They're not pets. They were not born here. They weren't raised here. They are what are called nuisance alligators, which means they came from the wild. They came from creeks, lakes, rivers, swamps, and bayous. Unfortunately, now those places are just called waterfront property. So a nuisance alligator doesn't have to do anything wrong, except just be an alligator. But we do have some that unfortunately did get in the business of borrowing certain things like household pets and not returning them. We commonly call those alligators Labrador retrievers. Snatch was kind of a Labrador retriever. But for the most part, again, they never did anything wrong. The good news, you end up here, get to live out your days, eating pork chops, chasing girls. It's a pretty good life. If not, somebody ends up with a new pair of shoes or a wallet or something like that. So we are an alligator rescue sanctuary and/or penal system, however you want to look at it. This is kind of like San Quentin with girls and better food. Come on, bud, you going to air it out for me today? Yeah, I'm just going to have to do some begging and pleading and try to get some of these bigger guys up on the bank. But it wouldn't really take, a very large alligator to inflict some pretty traumatic injuries. I mean, my man Pee-wee here is not a big alligator. He's almost 7 feet long. On a good day, Pee-wee weighs about 65 pounds. Now, if you want me to use the swamp people formula, he's 13 feet and 1,200 pounds. They're really good at math. But actual bite force on small alligators, 6 to 7 feet, can be pretty important because at 6 to 7 feet, let's see, fetch. He doesn't know what fetch means, but I like saying it. But 6 to 7 feet, they typically have a bite force which averages around 400 to 500 pounds, which, technically is not that much, but when you get down to it, biologically, arms and legs on people break at about 450, so a 6 to 7 foot alligator bites you, you will have a technical difficulty arise. Now, big alligator status, which I've got several big guys holding point in the corner. I'm going to get over here. Does anybody have a Labrador in the car I can borrow for just a minute? I'll give it back. Well, I just need a kid about, 4 years old and 60 pounds. But, don't worry, they only eat bad kids. But, when we start getting in the big alligator status, which generally, we like to say if you're a big alligator, come on, buddy. Get my man Chubbs over there. Come on, Chubbs, you can do it. We consider an alligator to be big at around 10 feet, because at 10 feet, this is one of our larger females, Cindy. Cindy's about 9 feet. Come on, Cindy, you can do it. We named Cindy after a friend of mine's ex-girlfriend, similar temperament. But at around 10 feet, their bite makes a tremendous leap, because At 10 feet, they're going to average, around 350, could be as high as 400 pounds, which gives them a tremendous amount of muscle mass, which adds to their bite. So, 10 feet typically averages around 1,800, could be as high as 2,000 pounds. And nobody told me that was coming up behind me. Y'all are fired. But, hey, there's my man J Dub showing up over here. But, even though they can generate that, on average 1,800, 2,000 pound bite, they can't hold it for very long. Alligators are not endurance animals. Hey, Freddie, come on, Freddie. So, if one of these big guys did happen to bite you, the good news is they build up lactic acid in their muscles very fast, so they can only hold that 2,000 pound bite for a grand total of about 20 minutes. I'm serious, after 20 minutes, they get tired, they let go, you can go on about the rest of your day. So far so good. All right, come on, let's go, heel, fetch. All right, cool, the big guys are starting to get amped up a little bit. You might be curious, all right, get back in order, as to why, if there are 200 alligators out here, we don't have more showing up. Hey, Joe Dad. Good boy. All right, next time he does that, I'm going to stick my head in his mouth for pictures. Are y'all ready? I'm just kidding. That requires a mother haircut, and I went to college. Now, alligators are, very efficient animals. From a food consumption standpoint, they don't need to eat every day. A guy like J Dub over here, who's 11.5 feet, probably 400 pounds. Come on, J Dub, front and center. He is fine eating as little as 10% of his body weight a year. So, if he caught a 45-pound animal, so if he caught a small pig or a little deer, maybe an otter or a beaver, he'd eat once, and then he'd be good to go. All right, J Dub, he's going to come on out and chase me around, which is a good thing. Now, on the other extreme end, alligators have a tremendous stomach capacity. They have been known eating as much as 1/5, 20% of his body weight he could eat in one meal. So he could eat something that weighed close to 100 pounds. Now, on the other extreme end, you never know by looking at him, but he loves kids, about like that one right there. Man. If he ate 90 or 100 pounds, you can imagine he'd be a little lethargic. He wouldn't be able to do a whole lot. So, although they can't eat that much, it's pretty rare. On the other extreme end, let's say J Dub maybe had a rough go of it. Life was not fair. Things weren't happening in his favor. Come on, J Dub, front and center. He could go a full year and a half without any food. So, if he didn't want to eat again till the fall of 2016, he would have no problem doing so. Good boy. The other great thing about JW is that he doesn't have a whole lot of teeth, and so if he bites me, it's just an uncomfortable gummy. That's one thing in the alligator world. The fewer teeth you have, the more girls you get. Come on, JW. One more. See if we can get a really good bite pop out of it. Open up wide. Open up one more time. One more. Good boy. That's just cool. I don't care how many times you do it. All right, we're going to bring him up. Go ahead and let him smash something for us. The reason they have such a tremendous bite is their teeth are essentially bare blunt objects. If you get down to it, an alligator's teeth are not any sharper than if you're holding a shovel or a end of a rake or a mop or a broom. But when you put 2,000 pounds behind these dull teeth, that's how they're able to sink in and grab and hold. So when they swallow something, it is intact. Now, inside of his stomach, open up wide, J-Dub, is enough hydrochloric acid that he can digest entire bones. Come on, J-W, he can digest teeth, feathers, hooves, everything on an animal's carcass. Open up wide, and all right, Freddie, you heard the good stuff coming on. Come on. Now, what he's going to have to do is go find a nice, comfortable spot and enjoy his nice little piglet, because although he's a big guy, there are a few fellows in this corner that are much larger than he is. So he's going to go somewhere and find a comfortable spot. You're going to see him elevate his head up as high as he can, because in order for an alligator to swallow, he needs the assistance of gravity. With gravity, that large piece will work its way down to his stomach. Without gravity, again, he will not be able to swallow. So, see if we can follow J-Dub where he went. Typically, there's a bubble trail right there. So you'll see he's going to go to the other side of the swamp, find a comfortable spot, and enjoy his piece of pork in peace. Because if not, one of these larger fellows could say, you know, JW, we appreciate you going through all of that effort, hand it over. He has the option of either A, handing over that very hard worked for meal, or B, he can say, no, you can't have it. At that particular point, one of these larger fellows will either take it from him or will borrow possibly one of his legs. Now, if that happens, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, first of all, an alligator has 4 legs, so he can afford to lose one. But their blood clots very fast. They don't bleed to death from losing a major appendage. They can actually quit bleeding in about a minute. So, they lose a leg in a fight to another alligator. Typically, it takes them a couple hours to recover, but they actually recover very fast. Secondly, they have an antibody which is highly resistant to infection, so they don't deal with massive blood loss. They don't deal with infections. So seeing one with 3 legs is very common. It's actually more common to see one with 3 than 5. I've never seen a 5-legged alligator. Doesn't mean they don't exist. All right, and I've got a big guy in the corner that was hanging out a second ago. Where did he go? He's kind of the only fellow over here. His name is Doral. I named him after a pretty good friend of mine. Doral is somewhat antisocial, which is why there are no other alligators in close proximity. He tends to pick fights with fellows that are much larger than he is, and he actually wins most of the time. All right, go. Be gone. So that's all you need to do is chase an alligator away. Now, this is where an alligator truly makes his living, is at the water's edge. You know, they use that tail to propel themselves out of the water. Those powerful jaws engage said creature, and then that tremendous frame pulls it back into the water. So, if one of them does grab me and drag me into the water, please get it on film because everybody needs to see that eventually. Oh, buddy. Good boy. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get a few more big guys up on the bank. You know, I only had, again, one female show up today, and that was Miss Cindy over here. Most of our females right now are at a nesting site. When a female builds a nest, oh, there's Doral, that big guy that just popped up over there. When a female builds a nest, she typically will not venture very far. She will stay at that nest for the entire 65 days. This is Shorty. Come on, Shorty, you can do it. While those eggs are in there cooking, because she is in a protective role. She will have a barrier that any creature that comes inside that nest, doesn't matter what it is, she will defend it. Males, on the other hand, they could kind of care less. All they're waiting for is the babies to hatch, so then they can eat them. Fetch, Shorty. If he jumps the fence and chases you, just run. Good boy. All right, get back in the water. Go. Be gone. Come on. All right. And those are my good shoes. All right. Oh, cool. Now we've got Chubbs coming in front and center. Come on, Chubbs. We'll get Chubbs up here. He's on the Slim Slow program. Again, even if I had this cooler completely full of meat, some of these larger alligators, I could feed them the entire cooler and never, ever fill them up. But, again, being as warm as it is, they're being a little lazy. You know, and if you happen to find an alligator in a private fish pond or a favorite swimming hole, that's not necessarily a bad thing. These guys can actually be excellent. You might want me to translate what he just said. It wasn't very nice. But, you know, alligators are not big fish eaters. They get compared, you know, to other things like otters that really do eat a lot of fish. But, hey, Chubbs, open up wide. 2 points. But 80% of their diet actually consists of turtles. Other than that, they'll eat snakes and frogs and otters and beavers. But an alligator will not harm a game fish population. Typically, if they're going to eat fish, it's going to be things like carp and garfish, things you wouldn't want in a pond anyway. So, having an alligator can help you manage your pond actually better than you can. You coming up around? Come on. He's thinking about it. There's Hank. What's up, Hank? Fetch. All right, I've got a few more pieces in here. And then we're going to do something really exciting. Everybody remembered the movie where he ran across the alligator's back so made it to the other side? Well, I'm not going to do that. Just asking if you remember. It is kind of hot, though. I wouldn't mind jumping in the water. Fetch. Good boy. All right, come on. Come on, Doral. You going to air it out? Woo. Yeah, the only difference in the wintertime around here is when it gets... Well, come on, Hank. Are you... Air it out. Is when it gets below 55 degrees, which for us is typically late October, The alligators will quit eating because at that particular point, they can no longer process food. So the end of October to the first part of March, things get boring because the alligators aren't eating, although they still will be out on the banks. But again, 18 months without any food is not that big of a deal to an alligator. All right, come on, fellas. All right, Freddie, up and at him. Good boy. All right, Chubbs, you can give you one more piece. Open up wide. 2 points. All right. Yeah, at least my meanest alligator didn't show up today. We call her Hillary. I didn't say last names. All right, one last piece. Then we're going to switch gears and move on down. I'll tell you what other fun and exciting things are going on today. All right, Chubbs, so you coming over front and center? Come here. He's like, nah, I'm just not feeling it. Come on, right around the corner. He's being lazy today. He could run right up on the bank and chase me around, but he's choosing not to. All right. Any more? So they see my hat as a feeding cue. Alligators are big associators, so they know what my hat means. And then, too, if an alligator happens to get the drop on me and get my hat, I lose $23. If they get a hand, things get really expensive. All right, I'll save this for later. I haven't had lunch yet. All right. That's all right. That pig was delicious at one time or another. Now, immediately to my left, folks, we got the lovely Miss Sherry over here holding an alligator. She will be right over here underneath that umbrella to my left, your right, which means if you would like to hold an alligator, today is your lucky day. But secondly, if you're going to be one of those brave souls venturing into the reptile area, you'll just hang a right, go over there into the orchard, and they'll wrap snakes and other creatures around your neck. I stay away from snakes, they're dangerous. But the sidewalk leads to the swamp. The further you go, the bigger the alligators get. Y'all take your time, hang out a while. If you have any relatives you want to get rid of, you can bring that up now. We still do everything except Canadians. Alligators don't need them. They're still frozen. But, all right, folks, we all enjoy